think fast. It could never be a waste of energy. A situation where we're like, oh man, I wasted my time with that, or wasted my energy with that. I can say that the only situation where it would quote unquote be in essence like a waste of time is if, you did sit around doing something that was just draining your energy, but also you didn't get the message of that situation. I feel like that's the only time we could say that we're wasting our time is if, we felt like we're being drained or we wasted our time, but we don't see why. Like say for instance, if I've been drained or wasted my time, but I'm able to observe and be like, well, it was because this and that or the third, and I should have saw the red flag that was letting me know this, and well, it's a teaching moment, it's a learning moment, cool, you know what I'm saying? So in that essence, with alchemy, the alchemy of perception and a different perspective, because again, in that moment, that alchemy of perspective, it's like that's what changed the lead to gold. Because for a second it was lead. It's like, fuck, I wasted my time. Why in the fuck I even did that or was there or whatever the case may be. But then it's like, well, I got to see that this stuff does make me mad. And also I see that I got something against this situation. So I get to see, like you pick up on the reasons why that situation transpired. You know what I'm saying? Transpired. You know what I'm saying? Transpired. So I be staying away from them big words. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no waste of time if you could see the lessons within that situation, whatever it was, whatever it is, it's like it's no wasted time. Only if you felt like, again, like you feel like, oh man, it wasn't nothing I got from it, it was just a complete waste. I mean, then in essence, yeah, you calling it a waste of time and perceiving it to be a waste of time, then it is a waste of time. Because remembering that our imagination, sometimes we forget how real our imagination is. Our imagination is real. You know what I'm saying? Hence why we respect people, imaginary friends. In the sense of like, if a person thinks, Jesus is real, Jesus can be real for them. In their imagination, if they think that the bread and blood is not cannibalism. If we quit playing. But you get what I'm saying. Like it it's through our own imagination, everything that we see around us, was in somebody's imagination. And hence why the fact that, society will try to make it seem like you're in la la land or something from tapping in with your imagination is crazy because everything started off in somebody's imagination from this phone, the computers, this table, tablet, even this whole realm, imagination, you know what I'm saying? Our imagination. But again, just bringing it full circle to the perspective of uh, being an alchemist with your perspective. Like when you're able to shift your perspective, it does alchemy to whatever, negativity in a situation there is. Again, that perception or perspective of understanding like there's no good or bad, there's no right or wrong. So even in a negative situation or even in a situation where I feel like I quote unquote wasted time, if I understand why I was sitting there wasting time, quote unquote, or understand, just whatever message that I was supposed to get from that quote unquote wasting time situation, then it wasn't a waste of time. It's like, oh man, I wasted my time. Da, da, da. And then later on, you see that from going wherever it is that you quote unquote wasted your time, you end up lining up with something else that you wouldn't have lined up with if you wouldn't have wasted your time doing that other situation or dealing with whatever it is. But again, it's awareness because yes, technically they could be in essence things that come off, like again, like energy that you're not gonna get back in essence. But again, I feel like you get it back through the alchemy of learning what that situation was letting you know about yourself, first and foremost. It ain't about nobody else in the sense of like, understanding you first and foremost, like, cause how you deal with other people, are the people you attracting has to deal with you first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're gaining some understanding from the situation, it's not a waste of time, even though it seemed like it was. Peace, happy now. Now is the vibrate. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Peace.